Welcome to Empire Building. I'm Wendy Papazan, and together with my 4 co-hosts, we bring you weekly unfiltered conversations about leadership, growing a big empire, and living on your own terms.
I'm Kimber Lovett-Keedy. We are investors and wealth builders with over $75 million in combined net worth.
I'm Sarah Reynolds. We are visionaries who built more than 50 businesses with over $122 million in annual revenue.
I'm Tiffany Fikes. We've led thousands of people and do it all while being pretty good moms.
And I'm Seychelle Van Poole. We are your podcast to learn how to build big businesses and even bigger lives. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Empire Building. You have Seychelle, Sarah, and Tiffany here with you today. And I am so excited because we are about to introduce you to one of our all-time favorite episodes that we do every year. And this is because you're about to get a cheat code. And I love loopholes so much. And today we're gifting you a giant loophole in your holiday shopping list because Sarah, Tiffany, and I are going to share with you our favorite things, our favorite gifts to receive, our favorite gifts to give, and most importantly, we want you to stay till the end because we're also going to give you some great ideas to gift for your team as well. So if you are stuck in your holiday shopping and you need some help, we are here to make your life easy for you today.
This is the kind of leverage I love. I love leverage like this. I don't have to think about this again. I can just click, click, click. We'll have links in the show notes. Our gift to you. Our gift to you this holiday season.
Well, I'm going to kick us off because it looks like Seychelle is wearing one of my favorite things. Potentially, which needs to be on my list. But Quinn's earrings that she in her shop is one of my favorite places to shop. I bought, I don't know how many earrings from Quinn.
You're a hot customer.
I am a hot customer. VIP.
Absolutely.
Yes. She makes the cutest earrings. And so I just had to point that out because they're so cute. And they're not just cute. They're like, you can wear them very professionally and they got some great stuff.
Yes.
Yes. I love it. How do people find Quinn's earrings?
They can go to qtpiejewels.com and it's Q for Quinn and then TIEPIE jewels.com. They're great. They're really reasonably priced, but they're great like stocking stuffers. They're great like gifts to have on hand too. If you're like, oh crap, I'm invited to a holiday party and I don't know what to bring. You should bring something like that because it's easy to keep on stock.
One of my favorite things that we actually gave the Empire Circle a couple years ago is a card deck called You Got This by an artist named Sam Wedlick, who I love. And every card is basically a mantra like, you can do hard things, or, it's the you got this mentality. And I know that Diane every day picks one of those cards out. So it's a very economical thing that you can get for people. It's inspiring. It's beautiful because Sam's an artist. And so it's not just good words. It's also visually interesting as well. So you can get that on Amazon. We'll have the link in the show notes for that. But You Got This by Sam Wedlick is my favorite. Like, if I'm going to somebody's house and I don't want to bring wine or flowers, like it's a fun little gift to bring to people throughout the holiday season, or it works as a good stocking stuffer as well.
I love that. So I'm going to take us in a totally different direction. The biggest gift I think you can give yourself or a loved one is the gift of sleep. I have been researching pillows because I feel like I always wake up in the morning and my neck is like kind of twisted to the side. And I feel like, what did I do all last night? I was sleeping, I promise. But I feel like I just was on a roller coaster. And so one of the gifts we're giving each other this year is the gift of new pillows. And along with that comes a stocking stuffer, which is great, which is silk pillowcases. Because if any of you have crazy hair like I do that loves humidity and curl, it helps you wake up so much better looking in the morning when you wake up on a silk pillowcase instead of a cotton or flannel pillowcase. So if you have crazy hair, put in the stocking a silk pillowcase for your loved one because it definitely helps.
Even if you don't have crazy hair, it's actually very good for your skin as well. So if you don't like wrinkles, if you have boring hair like me but don't like wrinkles, you can also use the silk pillowcase. It's good for your skin.
I love that. Oh, and can we give a shout out to one of our friends, Sue's favorites, while we're on this topic that we all have slept on? And that is, if you're also just like in the bed makeover category right now and you're feeling a little bougie and you want to splurge a little bit, she has at one of her houses a Cozy Earth sheets. I swear, she needs to get a promo code for this. She's not getting paid for this endorsement, but they should pay her at this point. The Cozy Earth sheets are so soft, and we all have slept on them, and many of them have them at our houses now. But Cozy Earth sheets are great, and you can thank us later, but they're really, really comfortable and soft and amazing. And keep it cool at night, too, so you're not sweating and really hot.
Yeah, they're bamboo, and after sleeping on them, I purchased
You did.
them.
You ordered them.
And not only are, they are very bougie, okay?
They're luxury items.
Yes.
They are not a budget item.
Yes, it's a luxury item. So much luxury that they actually send them in a bag like a nice bag that you can actually use. And so it's not just sheets. One of my favorite items I discovered during the best month of my year was the month I turned 40. And why it was the best was that I got to spend quality time with all the people that I love, including my amazing tribe and circle. And Tiffany was there. And Tiffany shared with me this game called Telestrations. And it is so much fun. I have purchased it for my family. I've purchased the extended pack for a bigger party. I've also already given it as gifts to multiple families and people. I love this game. And so it's a great, great game. We are all about family game night, and it is one of our favorites. So Telestrations is one of my favorite things right now.
Yeah, it's a great party game. And it also is good for a range of ages. Like, I would say probably 9 or 10 up to an adult party. It's fun with just adults. They have a Telestrations After Dark, which is honestly not necessary because it usually turns weird in the middle anyway with only adults playing. But you can skip buying the After Dark because you can turn it however you want while you're playing it. But it's so fun. Kids enjoy it. And then I bring it to adult gatherings and you just laugh. Don't buy this if you don't like to laugh, because that's all you're going to do when you play this game.
So fun.
Do you know that was on my vision board, is having more deep belly laugh for next year? That's one of my goals, is just deep belly laugh. So I love that Telestrations is on your list because it creates a lot of that, which I love.
Okay, so the next thing on mine is I don't exactly know what it's called, but it's a portable JBL speaker that has a little clip on the top. We have a link for the specific one, but it's small. It's about the size of your palm, and it clicks on a backpack or
at the beach.
Yeah, I walked into Joshua's office where he's working and had it clipped on the kid's music stand so that he had music in that room. We've taken it on trips. It's good quality sound, but it's small and totally manageable. In New York City, people walk around with them blaring, old school,
Yeah.
The big boom boxes that people used to carry around. Now it's these JBL speakers attached to their backpacks blaring their music. So you can do that. Or you can just have it for yourself as you go on a walk, or you go on a hike, or you go to the beach. I think Diane and Matt have one. I noticed they brought it to the goal setting retreat with them. And so it was music in the house that we had. So super portable, good quality, it's a unisex gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our second shout out to Diane. Diane is one of our co-founders of Her Best Life and is a key part to our circle. And so, hi, Diane.
She's so awesome.
And so that's one to mention who she is for our maybe new listeners.
I love that. That's awesome. Nick is always really hard to shop for. I don't know if you all have partners in your life that are hard to shop for, but Nick, he's like, if I want it, I'll get it for myself. And so then it comes to holiday or birthday time and it's impossible to shop for him. But a brand that he has come to love that has a really nice quality to it, it holds up really well, but isn't insanely going to break your bank, is the brand of men's clothing called the Normal brand. Their t-shirts are really comfortable. Their button-downs last a long time, but they're really great classic staple items for your wardrobe that look really awesome, wear really well, and hold up. And so that's been when we're upgrading his wardrobe, we've been going more to the Normal brand these days. And it's a really, really good-looking menswear. So if you're shopping for someone, maybe a man in your life that's impossible to shop for, that's one that I've found some winners in for sure.
I love it. Well, let's keep with the clothing line items. And I am so selfish. I'm not going to talk about George's clothes. But I love it because I wrote down that brand because Always
good.
looking for good gifts. Yeah.
It's good. We'll put the link in the show notes too.
Yes, for sure. My favorite jacket, I fell in love with this jacket, is by Spanx. And it's called the Drape Front Jacket. And it's actually very warm. You can, I guess, wear it as part of an outfit, but I wear it as like my coat. You wouldn't go play in the snow with it. It has like the leather sleeves, but it's very thick material, keeps you warm. I love the pockets. You can wear it different ways. It drapes different ways, but that is on my favorites list, especially as we enter into a colder season, is the Spanx Drape Front Jacket.
So I'll give a competing jacket as a option. Now this comes from a sweater. It's called Liquid Leather Jacket, which actually Deb Pierce turned me onto. And it is a faux leather, but don't get all into the faux. Like it just looks, it's called liquid leather, but it is a washable, nice jacket. So as a sweater who every time I wear a jacket, I have to send it to the dry cleaners, a jacket that looks really nice, that packs and doesn't wrinkle, that I can wash in my washing machine feels like such a luxury.
It looks great. And it folds up real small, like it doesn't wrinkle. Like when you pop it out of the suitcase, it's a very easy travel jacket too.
Yeah, you can throw it in your luggage and then get it right out at the airport and put it on and you look tip-top.
Tip-top shape. I have something for the lounging side of wearing. There's a brand of slippers that I'm obsessed with. They're boiled wool slippers. Have any of y'all ever had boiled wool slippers? I know this sounds really weird.
No.
Okay. They're breathable, which I love. And there's this brand, it's called Glerups, Glerups. Men's and women's. It has a rubber sole on the bottom. So like if you're running out to get the mail or something and it's like slippery outside, you're not going to die. But they are so comfortable and it feels like you're just like walking around barefoot. It feels so like light and breezy, but it keeps your feet warm because I'm always cold. So I'm obsessed with these slippers and everyone should have a pair of them because they are great.
Have I told you guys my hate of slippers?
No, you should not have a pair. You hate slippers?
I do not like my feet covered ever, barely. Like it even in the cold, I will wear boots and like closed-toe shoes, but the minute I can put my feet in flip-flops or take my shoes off, I do. Like it is commonplace at our office for me to have my shoes off. I really do not like my feet being covered.
We should switch locations. We really should
Seriously.
trade. Because I crave all the boots and all the slippers all the time. And Texas is not conducive for that. So we should trade.
My Olivia is like that. She loves slippers and coat. Like she's always cold and I'm always like, I don't want anything on. Yeah, take it off.
I love that.
So I want to understand, are your feet always cold in the winter then?
No, are you warm-blooded? Like you're just always warm, Sarah?
I guess I'm warm-blooded. I don't know. I've
She's
never
hot.
been
Well,
asked
you're
that
really,
question.
you are hot. So
yes,
mean,
I am hot.
You are hot. So
yes.
there's that.
There's that.
I mean, Nick is always hot. I mean, he runs warm. So I wonder maybe if that's like a thing.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't like my feet like covered. Yeah.
New
I
things we learn about Sarah Reynolds.
I learn
Yes.
something new every day.
It's like,
amazing.
you know, the first thing I do when I get to a hotel room is I unmake the bed.
Oh, so you can stick your feet out?
Yes, because I
Yeah.
hate that it's the sheets that are stuck and they try to keep you stuck in the bed.
Good
I'm like,
to
no,
know.
no, no.
Keep you stuck in the bed?
Well, we don't want to trap you. We're not going to trap you in the bed.
Okay. We've degenerated away from favorite things into unfavorite things. Let's
Seriously.
It's good to
round it
know.
back up.
Well, don't get the slippers for someone who runs hot-blooded, okay?
Yeah.
Get them for anyone who likes to snuggle up in cold stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so team things.
Yes.
Let's talk about team gifts. Here is the thing I love and a little tip and trick about team gifts. And we are not giving tax advice. We're not tax professionals. Please consult your tax professional about everything that you hear from us on our podcast ever. But the thing to know about gifts, so if you are giving gifts, you only get to write off half of the value. You give gifts to your clients, you give gifts to your team, you only get to write off half the value. Now, if you give marketing materials, you get to write off 100% of your marketing. So what that means for you is you need to be thinking about what branded items you want to be giving to your team. Because if you put your logo on it, that Christmas gift is a marketing piece. And that you get to write off 100% of. So keep that in mind as we talk about our favorite gifts that we've given to our team members. But you'll probably hear something about our logo in each of them.
I love that.
We never give a gift without the logo on it. And so we figure out how to get the logo on it. So I'll start us off. And some of our listeners may have heard me talk about this item before, but it's called the Hydrate water bottle. And it's one of my favorite gifts to give a team member, especially one that is maybe focused on their health as a priority. I've also given it to our executive leadership team before, and we've done like water drinking contests, because the cool thing about the water bottle is that it reminds you to drink water throughout your day. And so it lights up on the bottom. There's like a scale at the bottom of the water. And so it actually tracks how much you've drank, and you can compete with each other throughout the day. It's really fun. And of course, we order it, and then we make sure that our logo is put on it, and then we're giving it out. But the Hydrate water bottle, I love to give as a team gift.
So how do you get the logo on that? Like, let's get as tactical as we can. Like, this is a water bottle that's a hard item. How do you get the logo on it?
You want to reach out to local businesses that can engrave things on water bottles. So I actually have it's not on my Hydrate water bottle, but for those that can see me, I'm not sure who can, but this shows like our President's Club logo on a Stanley cup. Okay, but it was engraved. A lot of times water bottles are metal, and so they can engrave and have the metal shine through and have that logo on it. We also have done stickers before, is a common. We always have stickers of our logo at the office, and or tags. But you can get creative. We have an engraver that will do shirts or clothing.
You got to have your people.
Yeah, you got to have your people.
Yeah, and that's such a great business to build like an ongoing relationship with too. I think each of us have one in each of our cities. And I will say on the embroidery side of things, we have a local person that will do these for us. They've also done several of our items for Her Best Life. And I found a couple of brands that I really like to purchase for the clothing that we give to our team members. So when you look out for like Black Friday sales or big sales, these are two brands I'm always looking at for our swag. One of them is for the more winter stuff. I really love the way Land's End holds up for when you have to buy like for all different bodies and shapes and sizes. It seems to hold up really well. It looks good on, it wears well, and you can get either pullovers and jackets. Like I have a gray like heather long jacket that I have that's kind of like it feels like a sweatshirt material, but it looks really high end. And every time I wear it, I get compliments on it. They're like, where did you get that? And it's literally a Land's End jacket we had done with our logo on it. But so their stuff is really great. And then the one for t-shirts and long sleeves that I really like is Bella and Canvas. And that's a great one. A lot of the online printers that will put your logo on it too. I know for Her Best Life, we've used that brand quite a bit too. But that's a really good, easy wearable t-shirt for long sleeve, short sleeve, and polos. So it's a really great brand for those. So if you're looking, those are two shortcuts for brands to get your merch branded quicker and embroidered quicker with your logo on it.
One of the things that I like to do is I actually don't love to buy from the branding people, the actual products. And I think that's what you're saying, Shayshel.
Yep. I order the brand I want and then get it embroidered.
Right. Like one year I was at Academy in Texas visiting my family because my family loves Academy. And so we always find ourselves there. And they had this like crazy, amazing sale on Columbia jackets, those like fleece zip jackets.
Those are great.
So I got them for like $20 and I bought them out. I bought out the entire store. I was on vacation. I had to ship a whole nother like luggage back home with these things, but they were such a good deal as your budget conscious
You do
host.
love a deal. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to just buy them at market value from your branding person. You can buy them and then take them to them and they can embroider them. So that's one of my tips. And then I've also done backpacks for our team that they loved having a nice backpack that isn't kiddish. You know, it's not necessarily like professional or made of leather or anything, but they have loved those backpacks. So a backpack that I just got a logo embroidered on has been one of the favorite gifts I've given to my team from my team's perspective for over a decade.
I love that.
That's awesome. A more higher end gift that I give to someone that if they reach a goal, or a lot of times if they get promoted to a leadership position, or if you had a really great year and want to really reward those team members that helped, is called the Remarkable. And you get a case and you have the logo put on the case, to where the Remarkable is a marketing piece. And the Remarkable is basically a digital notebook that keeps all of their notes in it, and they can use it for their job. They can use it for personal. But I've been using the Remarkable now for, I don't know, probably about
a long time.
Yeah, 3 years. And it was awesome. We just had the couples goal setting retreat, and I was able to pull out my folder in my Remarkable, and all of the 3 past retreats, I was able to pull up all the notes and make sure that we were making progress with the goals that we set. And it's so nice because I don't know about you guys, but I do love a notebook, but then you always lose it, or like, which notebook did I put that in? And you're trying to find it. It's been so nice having my Remarkable because you can set up folders and put certain things, one-on-one notes are in that person's folder. I've got a Her Best Life folder. I have an Empire Building podcast folder. And so then that way, whenever I need to go back to, okay, what was the last discussion on that? Or remind me of that, I can just pull it up and it's right there. And it's also nice. It writes really nice. It doesn't feel like an iPad. It feels like you're writing in a notebook. So I love the Remarkable. It is a higher end gift to give. And so it's special, very special.
Yeah, it operates like a Kindle Paperwhite. So it's not backlit. It's not a blue light that you're emitting. Like, that's why it feels so much better how you're using it. So it's like the Kindle Paperwhite.
Nice.
I think one other thing that we have on all of our lists that you could consider is experiences or some sort of a service that someone in your life is really going to love. So like, I know for my ops team, we're coming up and we're actually doing as part of our like gift is we're going to get mani-pedis and going to like a really nice restaurant together as an experience. But I always think experiences are a really great thing, whether it's concert tickets, date nights, restaurants, spa certificates. Something else I really have been loving lately is buying Cameo and like sending it to people where they go and like have like a celebrity film a video and send it to someone. So that's always really fun too.
Yeah, we've done an experience with our operations team, and I think maybe you ladies have done that as well. But operation-minded people are very focused on others usually. That's what makes them awesome operations people. And so in years past, we've taken them to the mall. We've given them $100 that they have to spend on themselves, and if they don't, they bring me the change. Like, they've got to have the receipt just to get them to actually spend it on themselves. And they loved it. We gave them an hour, $100. It was a shopping spree that they had to spend on themselves. And that's a really fun thing. When you recognize you could just give them $100, but they'd probably spend it on somebody else. Or a gift certificate, they'd probably spend on somebody else. So giving them that experience is really fun, things they look forward to.
That's awesome.
What Tiffany just shared is actually my favorite thing. We do that at the outlets, and it's so rewarding watching them actually buy themselves something.
Yeah.
And find something. And so I love that idea of an experience. My last sort of, I guess I'm the bougie co-host today with my gift
We have the
suggestions.
bougie and the budget. Yeah.
But I gave my ELT a luggage set last year, and we got tags made with their name with the logo on the other side, especially if your executive leadership team or a team member maybe travels a lot. This sort of goes with the backpack idea, but having something that helps them with traveling has been really nice. And then we always look for the sales around them as well. But that's one gift that they've really liked as well. I always like every year to have like a theme. So last year, the theme was travel. One year it was sleep. One year it could be like technology, like something technical related. But just like having some type of theme around the gift to where they remember it and then you're helping them. Yeah.
I love that. And like the other way, if you're looking for like a way to hack the system on your team gifts is like you could use your credit card points. You can use it to redeem gift cards or things like that. So we've definitely done in years past when maybe it wasn't as high of a cash flow year, but it was a year where we had points saved up from the credit cards. It's a great thing to be able to do American Express gift cards or Amazon gift cards. And we've done that before if it's a year where maybe you're not as high on profitable and Bougie gifts are less in the budget, but you still want to do something really nice. That's been a way for us to hack the system. And I always love to say, you're going to be tempted to go spend this on your Christmas bills or other things. Like, this is only meant for you to spend on you. That's the only rule, is that you can only buy things for you. And then we will report back. Like, if it's more of a virtual setting, we'll report back on what they bought. And that's been really fun as well. And they do remember it. They'll be like, oh, I'm using my earbuds that I bought with this. Or, oh, like, I'm using the purse I got. Or I'm wearing my new shoes. And so, or I went running in my new outfit that I got. So that's always a really fun way to do that too, if you're trying to figure out a way to hack the system this year too.
I love it. Well, I hope that this has been helpful. I know I wrote down a couple of things that I'm excited to look into for sure. So thank you all so much for tuning in to Empire Building. Don't forget to subscribe. Please leave us a review. And this is a perfect episode to share with someone. If you heard something you wish someone would give you, share this episode with them.
That's right.
Or anybody else in the industry. So as you head out this week, don't forget to build your big business, but your even bigger life. Thanks, you guys. Have a great week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
This podcast is for general informational purposes only. The views, thoughts, and opinions of the guest represent those of the guest and not KWRI and its affiliates, and should not be construed as financial, economic, legal, tax, or other advice. This podcast is provided without any warranty or guarantee of its accuracy, completeness, timeliness, or results from using the information.